There are many applications of ratios. In this video, we'll look at two applications that use ratios as measurements. Specifically, we'll be looking at how the slope of a roof is measured and the slopes of ramps, such as wheelchair ramps. Let's start with an example. The main roof of a house has a pitch of 6 to 12. The smaller roof has a pitch of 10 to 12. Which roof has a steeper slope? The slope is the ratio of the rise over the run. The slope of a roof is often referred to as the pitch. While slope is often written as whole numbers, decimals, or fractions, pitch measurements are written as ratios in the form shown here. Pitch measurements usually involve units of 12. The large roof has a pitch of 6 to 12. The small roof has a pitch of 10 to 12. To find which is steeper, compare the slopes. For this comparison, we can convert them to fractions. Since they have a common denominator, we know that roof 2 is steeper. Let's look at another example. A Cape Cod roof has a pitch of 10 to 12. If the height of the roof is 7 feet, what is the length of the base of the roof? This is an example where we know the pitch and are trying to assign measurements to the rise and the run. This involves solving a proportion. The pitch is 10 to 12. For the roof, the rise is 7, and the run is unknown, so we label it x. This is a proportion that we need to solve. First, multiply both sides of the equation by x, as shown here. The equation becomes 10/12 x equals 7. To isolate x, multiply both sides of the equation by 12 over 10. On the left, we have x, and on the right, we have 84 over 10, which simplifies to 8.4. Going back to the diagram, we see that the run is equal to 8.4, but that only accounts for half the base of the triangle that defines the shape of the roof. So the base has a length of 16.8. Let's look at a final example. A wheelchair ramp is being constructed that has a slope of 2 to 12. If the length of the ramp is 24 feet long, how high above the ground should it be? The slopes of ramps, such as wheelchair ramps, are often expressed in ratio form, similar to roof pitch measurements. Slope is the rise over the run, and with wheelchair ramps is expressed in this form. We are given the slope of 2 to 12 and the run of 24. We need to solve this proportion to find the rise. Rearrange terms so that the x term is on the left. Next, multiply both sides of the equation by 24, as shown here. The left side of the equation has x, and the right side simplifies to 2 times 2, or 4. So the height of the ramp is 4 feet.